Hello, welcome to another episode of Top Tier. You're chilling with me, Brandon, and as always, we have Siish in Durban. This is new. If you're listening to us, welcome. If you're watching us, welcome. See what I did there? We're now on. We're gonna be on YouTube if all things go well.
We're expanding now.
We're expanding and we're experimenting. And making you part of the journey. So, welcome. Siish, how's it going?
Yeah, it's good. Durban's pretty chilled. It's very calming and relaxing being here. I do enjoy it.
Do you think being in Durban makes you stress less about work?
Yeah, I think it makes me stress less about life in general. I'm a lot more relaxed and calmer here. I think because it's home. I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I get that. How was your Valentine's Day?
You had to ask. Okay, I actually went for a run. I did a 7K yesterday. First run this year. I did a 7K. It was solid, good run. Nice. Yeah, how was yours?
It was chilled. I also went for a run yesterday, short one. My knee's a bit swollen, but I don't know why.
From what? Just running?
I don't know what it is. I think it's just sometimes happens when you exert it. But yeah, otherwise I'm sure.
Okay.
But yeah.
Last few weeks of work.
Yeah, dude. Finishing off next week. Very excited. Very, very excited. Let me not do that. And yeah, had it going away today, like a farewell thing, like a little lunch for the boy.
Where did you go?
Tiger's Milk in Long Street.
Oh, boring.
Yeah, but it was okay.
But it's free food.
100%, exactly. But yeah, man, let's get into this week's episode. This week's episode, we're touching on sports controversies. Very difficult to make a list on these things mainly because when you make this list, you think about like the big things. You think about like you don't focus. The first things that come to mind are obviously the biggest sports controversies.
The big ones, yes.
Exactly. So I think
but there's a lot. When you start doing research and stuff, you see there's a lot of stuff, but also you find that when you're doing research as well, you see a lot of the same things over and over again because those are the big things. So
yeah, exactly.
It was hard making this list, actually.
Yeah, my list changed quite a few times. And I kind of maybe have a lot of generic ones as well.
I think it will be generic because that's what you'll mostly find in the research. If you don't know what you don't know off the top of your head, you go, oh, actually, okay, I know a little bit about this. So it kind of makes sense that it would generally be generic lists.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just blurring my background so you fuckers can see what I was. Not that there's much, but I'm just trying to be all neat and Okay, you go first, Siish. Introduce us to number 10.
So okay, I'll go. My number 10 is Maradona, Hand of God.
Yeah, he's on my list.
I know he's on your list. But yeah, that's I had it higher up. And then when I started to change the list and stuff, I thought, okay, no, it is quite controversial. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool as well. I mean, if you look at the pictures and that, and I don't know, it was a cool moment.
I think
even though they were cheating, but
I think
moment.
I think it's a cool moment in general, and I also think that it definitely would never happen today.
Obviously it can't.
Yeah, it's a bit high on my list just because of not that high, but it's a bit high just because of the significance. I think it's very it made him more famous. Like, although Maradona was so famous, it kind of like made him more famous. So I just thought it a bit higher.
That's my thing was that I left it lower because most of the other things that I have involve a lot of people.
Okay.
So I thought it was only him kind of thing. So that's why I didn't put it higher.
Yeah. So my number 10 is kind of just very generic, but I just said put the whole FIFA organization in rice. Just for
the whole
main,
FIFA. You just want to put the whole of
the whole
FIFA.
of FIFA needs to be in rice because they are just like so corrupt. And I think there's just so many controversies surrounding them, like from the Qatar World Cup to the South African World Cup to every like just
I was bummed when I found out we bought the World Cup. I was a little bit bummed.
Exactly. So I just said like they need to put that whole organization in rice and fix it and then come back to me. So that's my number 10. I think FIFA as a whole just needs to like sort themselves out. And that's why they're my number 10.
There was even controversy with the Brazil World Cup, I remember.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Bro. Everything is bought.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, no. Everything is definitely bought one. And also the same people generally get the stuff over the years and we see it.
Exactly.
The same people. It's kind of a little cycle they have going on that generally you'll find that the same countries will always host and all that stuff. So yeah. No, FIFA is a bad one.
yeah. But that's why it's my number 10. What's your number 9?
Okay. Number 9, I went Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, he's also on my list, but he's a bit higher.
Is he? Okay. I wasn't sure if you would have Lance Armstrong, but I thought I thought about making Lance 10 because it's actually not that deep because everyone was doping. It's just that he got caught and he was the winner.
I think it's not that deep. I agree with you, but I think it's significant because he got so many. So it was like he was the most famous race or cyclist.
But it's not as if he was the only one. That's the thing. That's why I don't think it's that hectic of a thing because everyone was doing stuff. So
yeah.
I just think it was just that he won a lot. That was the only thing. So
I agree with you, but I think it's significant because he was the face of Tour de France, of cycling. He was the face of it, and now they he kind of by him doping, he kind of tainted the sport. So therefore, it was significant, like more significant than someone else doping. They wouldn't care if someone else who wasn't winning or was always second was doping, but because he won 7, he was like the Nike face. He was like the face of cycling. He was American. That was another thing. So it's like. So that was it's just added to the aura around him, and then all of a sudden it's because he was doping. It's just made it worse. But the fact that he didn't give a shit made it even cooler, I think.
Because he knew everyone was doing it, but I think when you say that he was literally the face of cycling, and then it kind of just puts a bad rep on cycling. But I mean, cycling's still bad.
Yeah, cycling's still shit.
Knows.
Excuse all the cyclists out there, but yeah.
Okay, number 8 is
my number 9.
Oh yes, sorry. Say your number 9. Sorry,
my number 9 is I'm gonna butcher a name, but it's the Peng Shuai disappearance. I don't know if you know about that. That happened last year. The tennis player, Chinese tennis player. You don't know about it? So what happened?
Oh yes. No. I saw this. But explain it.
Yeah. So she's one of the famous Chinese tennis stars, and she came out and said that the vice president or the prime minister sexually assaulted her. I mean, she was coerced into having sex with him, and then she disappeared.
And then
No. So she disappeared for like 2 weeks. Everyone was like, "Where the fuck is this person?" Like, she just disappeared. Like, this post was removed from the social media site, and no one could find it. And then all of a sudden, there was like these weird posts and interviews coming out. Apparently, they're saying she rescinded the thing, and then apparently someone had an interview with her recently. But no one it's very, very fishy. Almost like even the Chinese government is coming out and saying no, she's fine. But no one believes them because no one no one other than Chinese media has said anything about her. So no one really actively knows if she's actually alive.
Yes.
So that's just bach, bro. Like, she came out and then China was like, you know what? Fuck you. Disappear. It's it was wild.
And now she's still not in the public face, eh?
No, no one's seen her, but apparently she's no one's seen her. It's quite sad.
Okay.
Actually.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw something about a Chinese tennis player the other day. Well, not maybe not the other day, maybe a few weeks ago.
Probably, yeah.
But I've heard of the story. Okay, no, that's quite hectic. That should be higher up, given the fact that the government's getting involved.
Not the government's getting involved, the government is involved.
The government is involved, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good one.
Oh, look at that. That's the flash because the light in my right. It's like this. It's like this. Imagine, like a ring light.
No,
sorry.
Yes.
Be like, okay,
Oh no,
it's
now you
different, eh? It's different, huh?
No,
Compared to that. But you can barely see me now.
No.
But if I like,
Yeah, the light really brings you out.
I'm gonna do that so you can kind of see me because it's getting a bit.
Yeah, I know for next time.
No, I think now you see this is all experiments, man. So next time, maybe I now need to get like a ring light and stuff.
Look at you investing, man.
No, yeah, we need to, man. I know people don't like subscribe to the podcast, but people listen, so you have to invest. But yeah, that's my number 9. What's your number 8?
Okay. My number 8 is Russia and their whole Olympic scheme.
You just put the whole of Russia in rice as well, especially with the Ukraine stuff. Like, yeah, Russia's just a bunch of nonsense.
Going on, hey?
Yo, dog, I don't know. I was reading up today because I was like trying to figure out what Putin's vibe is, but like apparently all he wants is he just doesn't want the Ukraine to join NATO because he doesn't want the NATO to have like a stronghold close to him. And he's also like I don't know, this could just be the Western media, but like he's also like he's very like revisionist. He's a revisionist, like, so he wants like Russia to kind of go back to what it was in the sense of like it was a Soviet powerhouse, and he wants to kind of slowly get all those countries back into the Soviet Union.
Okay.
But now everyone's like thinking there's a World War III. I actually don't think it's a World War III. I think if America just backs down and says like, okay, cool, we won't let them join NATO, you'll be fine. You'll be like, okay, but don't bother us. But honestly, because like, I don't know if you saw that video clip where he was when he was with Macron, the French president, and he was basically telling these men like, but he was basically telling these men like, yo, you guys come fuck with my shit. I have nuclear weapons. I will blow your shit up. So just leave me the fuck alone. That's basically what he said.
That's the thing, though. That's why you can't mess with these guys. You can't mess with these guys.
He was basically saying like, yo, dudes, leave me the fuck alone. It's like, just leave everything and this will be fine. And but now everyone's like on tension. But but you know me, man. I think like this is all just a way there's something they're hiding. I just don't know what it is.
Of course.
But, this is just something to distract the world. But yeah, makes sense. The Russia doping thing,
No, yeah, they were stupid. They were crazy, man. I remember watching Olympics last year, and I saw ROC, and I didn't know what this was, whatever. And I keep seeing it. Then it's Russia.
Yeah, because they're not they're not
a name Russia.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. My number 8 is the Hand of God, Maradona. So we don't think we're really going to talk about that. Okay,
but go to your 7 then.
My number 7 is the Tiger Woods cheating scandal, which is a bit personal.
Same.
Yeah. It's a bit personal. It's not really a sports scandal, I don't think, but it has impacted his sports career because after that, it was never the same. He got into the crash, and then his sports life just kind of like dwindled after that. And
I think it's the same thing as Lance Armstrong, where he was the face.
Yes.
And then who would have thought that, or not who would have thought, but just that the face of golf is living this double life.
But not just that, it's because if you like, it's also the back part of it is also he's black, and they found a way to kind of make it bigger than what it was, because if in and of itself it's just some guy cheating on his wife, which is bad, but like that's his thing, that's their thing.
Yeah, that's all it is, though.
Yeah. But now they made it like they made it seem like, oh, he's this like this golf sport is like some moral compass or some shit. It's just like they just wanted a way for him to like, the same with like Lewis. It's the same with like LeBron. It's like all these white dominated sports, whenever a black person takes over, they have to find a way to kind of like get rid of you, and whatever they can find, they'll use against you. So
I remember when Lewis had his scandals, that it was all over everywhere. You couldn't stop reading about it.
Exactly. So it's the exact same thing.
But Tiger Woods was hectic though. The magnitude.
Yeah, just the way of it, like the drugs and all the women he was with, and there's always white women. Oh, very sad.
Oh, do you know that professional athletes love white women? Have you noticed?
No, I know this. Yeah, I don't know why. Especially in America. It's very weird. I don't know why. No, I don't know if the white women get in early because they can kind of invest the time, and they're like, might as well do it now. But
invest early.
Yeah, there's like they think of it as an investment, and they'll do it early. So then they kind of just like okay, cool, let's ski. This guy's gonna become a billionaire, so let's stay with him.
They're reaping the dividends now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So both are number 7 is Tiger Woods.
Okay,
That's cool.
Okay, I hope I know this is the next one's on your list, but my number 6 is the Hansi Cronje.
Okay, yeah, that's a bit high on my list just because I think it was such a big thing for our country, and
yes,
it kind of destroyed the legacy of us. Like, yeah, and he was building this legacy, and he was like, yeah, it was just it's so hard. So it's like, oh, but then yeah, sorry.
No, I think the thing that obviously it's super bad and everything, but also that Hansi was on this trajectory of being this kind of idolized,
literally
superhuman. Yeah, he could have become a politician, whatever. He could have done whatever he wanted after cricket, and he would have been supported and loved because everyone loved it.
Yeah, you would have been like the Francois Pienaar of cricket.
Yeah, that's exactly where he was going. Even though we weren't going to win a World Cup or whatever.
Yes,
that was exactly where. Yeah,
he was heading into that pinnacle of like the sport where you just like above everyone, and everyone will kiss you.
You're above it. Yeah. No matter what you do. Yeah.
But then my thing is like, I was because I was watching. I don't know if you saw the Netflix documentary on it.
Yes, I watched it.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know what it was that he made him do it, but then I think back to some guy who tweeted like Hansi's probably, like, the tweet went along the lines of like, Hansi's probably rolling in his grave now that Betway sponsors cricket and stuff. It's like,
yes, I saw that.
It's like,
I saw that.
It's like this guy was like he was made a villain for betting, and now betting is everywhere. Like, sports betting is the biggest thing, and it's kind of like,
yeah, but he was a villain because he was betting on his own stuff.
Yeah, it was Buck.
He was betting. Yeah, but now that betting sponsoring everything, Hollywood Bet sponsor teams in the Premier League, and it's just Betway is our sponsor.
Betway literally sponsors the Proteas. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. But that's because people love betting, man. You see Drake and his betting for the Super Bowl.
Crazy. You made like over $1 million. Canadian dollars, I mean. But he betted in Bitcoin, which is cool, so it's probably worth more because Bitcoin's up now.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's crazy.
Plus 40 now,
Yeah, I bet against the Black Rams because I thought the Bengals would win, and they were, but then I didn't bet a lot of money.
Why?
I don't know NFL, bro. I don't know. I was just like, I was betting on the Drake curse winning. Whenever Drake supports the team, they always like. So I was like, okay, if Drake's betting on the Rams, let me go the opposite way. But that didn't work.
I get that. That only applies in ball, hey?
Yeah, I think so.
So what's happening with your club, hey? What's going on there?
Hey, I don't know, dog. I don't know. They're playing tonight. I'm gonna watch, and the Champions League tonight. So it's a lot of football.
Oh, you guys playing tonight?
Against Brighton, yeah. Came in hand. Apparently.
Oh, that's boring, man. No, man. PSG Madrid are playing tonight.
Yeah, so I'll flip between the two.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy watching United play anymore, but I just like, you feel sentimental, like
yes, of course. You always, no matter what's going on, you're gonna watch your team. But
exactly, so it's like, yeah.
There's a lot going on in your team.
It's like if you have 3 kids and your least favorite kid is playing a sport in the D team, you don't really want to watch, but you're gonna go, yeah, okay.
Because D team sports sucks ass as well.
Exactly.
You don't want to watch your kid sucks, and now everyone it's just you can't enjoy it.
Exactly.
But you have to be there.
Exactly. My number 6 is the Lance Armstrong thing. I kind of flipped that now. Yeah. But yeah, I went that for number 6, the Lance Armstrong doping. Definitely one of the biggest things. What's your number 5?
Number 5 is the Pakistan cricketers.
That's what I forgot. I don't have that on my list actually. Yeah, but that was a major thing as well. Yeah.
That was a big one. Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah. Maybe just remind, because I forgot about it.
So it was that they were told they were going to no balls at a specific point and bowl wides and stuff. And a test match in England in 2010. Yeah.
But that's crazy because
that's what they did.
In Asia like that, like India, Pakistan, they bet on like specific stuff. Like they'll bet on this is going to be like wide next ball. Like what the fuck?
Yes.
I'd be so scared.
What? To bet that way?
Yes. That is like pure luck, bro. You don't know if man's going to bowl wide next.
No, but you can think about it, and you think, okay, this guy gets tired when he starts bowling the 7th over, so that's when it's most probable that he's going to bowl wide or no ball.
Look at all the maths you're doing in your head, bro. It's too much. too much thinking. You're thinking too many things in your head. I was like, nah, it's okay.
Yeah, but I get it. I see it though. I see it though, because imagine you get this right, because the odds for these things happening are ridiculous, because you can never tell. There's no way
that's the
in
thing.
hell that.
Yeah. So the odds on that kind of bet is higher than a normal thing. It will probably be like 50-1 or something crazy like that. And then
exactly saying someone's gonna bowl no ball in the 8th over, is gonna be the 4th ball. Gonna bowl no ball.
It's like betting, this team is gonna score in the 82nd minute, and you're like, yo, bro, I don't know. I'll do my best to guess.
But yeah, you can't. No, yeah. But I mean, that's when you have a serious problem if you're trying to bet on specific individual events, especially in cricket.
No, I think in sport in general, like I've for instance, like when I use like the sporting bet app, they give you a lot more bets. They'll be like, this person's going to score at this moment, and this is how many corners the team's going to have, and this is who's going to get a yellow card. You can like build this bet, and I was like, yo, bro, this is effort.
But some of those things you can predict, or not predict, but but you have a better chance of saying, oh, this person's going to get a yellow card, then this person's going to bowl wide. I mean, that's not too hard. Or this person's going to score today. Because
you can look,
patterns.
You can see a pattern, because sometimes there's a player that's always going to get a yellow card, or highly probable. Like Chandra Shelby, I'll always bet, yeah, this guy's probably going to get it, especially if it's like a lower tier game.
Yes, but then you see, something of that bet won't be great. It'll be a 3, 4, 5 to 1 or something, because I mean the odds of that happening are high.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, too much effort. I don't want my brain to work that much. Okay, what's your number 5?
You don't want to make real money.
No, I don't have real money to make real money. So,
my number 5 is the Pakistan cricketers.
Oh yes, okay, so it's my number 5. But I was saying, like, the Drake thing was like, he was betting like 600k to win $1 million. Do you know how much money you need to win $1 million? You need 600k.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Come on.
And the odds was like 1.5. It's chips. Okay, my number 5, probably, I don't know if it's on your list, but my number 5 is the whole OJ Simpson thing, bro. Like,
it's on my list. We can talk about it now. But
yeah, the OJ Simpson thing. Bro. Yeah, I don't know. But hey, man, okay, look, no, in the court of law, he's innocent. But I always think that
he's innocent.
I always say that you yourself, you make a choice to believe what you want to believe. So if you believe he's innocent, that's your belief, and if you believe he's not innocent, that's also yours. Because the reason I say that is because people, you remember when the Mason Greenwood thing, which we will do an episode on, but with the Mason Greenwood thing, is very much like people were like, oh, he's innocent until proven guilty. But I was like saying, because I was on Reddit, and I was saying like, yes, that is fine in a court of law, but in the court of public opinion, your opinion, you can believe the victim. You choose to believe what you believe. So by you saying, oh, he's innocent in a court of law, it's just you kind of negging on usually negging on your stance and saying, oh, I don't want to make a decision. I don't want to, like, I'm kind of like, so you can choose, like, if you believe OJ Simpson's innocent, fine, that's your belief, right? If you believe he's guilty, that's also yours. But don't go with like, oh, he's innocent because he's innocent in a court of law. I say he did that shit, but anyway, there's no way he didn't do it. It's just like,
I honestly don't see how they found him innocent.
If the glove don't quit, you must have quit, bro. And the thing is, that glove is almost basically frozen. Imagine the glove shrunk.
But that's the thing, though, is that okay, fine, yes, okay, fine, the glove doesn't fit, but everything else just ties together so perfectly.
Yeah, it was bummed, bro. It was like, I don't know how. Dude, he must have paid those guys so much money, because I don't know how they got him. It was insane.
Why would you get into a high police chase running away if you are not guilty?
Exactly.
I mean, the pictures of that are wild as well.
But you can kind of say like, oh, people fear it, because you can be like, oh, I was a black man. Well, I was, but like I was black, and the police are chasing me, and like this happened, and I saw it, so I'm scared and stuff, whatever, which is fair. But like, I'm a firm believer, like, if you believe you're innocent, but then again, you can't, because like, he's famous, so in the public eye, people are going to be like, oh, how is this guy like so chilled about this? Like, he should be more like, people say you need to behave a certain way, like. But like, you could just be a cool person, like, you just don't stress easily. So you can just be like, yeah, I'm innocent, I don't know what happened. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I did feel that it was unfair how, not, I don't know if the right word is unfair, but the fact that when he did eventually get sentenced to jail, it was pretty hectic for not such big things compared to.
Oh yeah, when he went to jail for the stealing and stuff.
Yeah,
but he went to jail because they knew he committed the murder, so they had to give him something.
Yeah, they knew, but the court said he didn't. That's the thing.
It's like sometimes when the court makes a mistake, they come back for you and they're like, you know what, we didn't catch you the first time, but we'll catch you now. But okay, so that's my number 5.
OJ was crazy, man. That whole thing was crazy. I mean, he's on my list as well. I think just because of the fact that he got away with it, that's why I made it higher, because it's so obvious that he definitely did it. He had to have done it.
Yeah. Please don't sue us for defamation, OJ.
My number 4 is I don't know if you've seen this, the USA Gymnastics Scandal.
No, I haven't. What's that?
So this is where they do it, hundreds and hundreds of reports saying many girls within the USA gymnastics system have been sexually assaulted, and that there was one specific doctor whose name was coming through a lot. There's a thing on it on Netflix as well. I haven't watched it, but I knew about it before. This guy was super involved. They say it was more than 368 people say they were sexually assaulted by gym owners and staff and people associated with USA Gymnastics.
Damn. Shit. That's insane. No, I never heard about that. Yeah, I'll peep that actually.
You must go watch it.
It's crazy. I was talking to I was thinking, like, do you think people are women specifically are more comfortable coming out now and speaking about things because they believe that they'll be believed more now? Because back in the day, because we were talking about the Hugh Hefner stuff, and she was saying, like, yeah, you hear about Hugh Hefner and how he used to do all these things to these women. And I was like, yeah, dude, like, think about it. Like, he had over like 20, 30 women living in his house. And he was like this old ass dude. Of course he was doing shit to them. Then I was saying, like, why didn't they come earlier? That whole
situation was messed up.
So my question was, why didn't they come earlier, or why didn't they say these things when he died? Because, like, then obviously she was making the point of, like, yeah, like, people don't feel like they'll be believed, or now is the more appropriate time. They feel safer to come out, which is fair. So I guess the question is, do you think it's just a better time for women to like, they feel safer because the likelihood of them being believed is higher now than it was before?
It's a society thing. Now society's actually coming to realize that, okay, actually people actually do this stuff, and that women aren't just trying to make things up. And I think we realize that actually men are pretty messed up as well. So
yeah, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, and also that obviously you get the odd occasion where people try to start things or bring up nonsense, but generally these type of issues that no one's gonna, something, this happened, I was sexually assaulted and whatever, just trying to get money, it's a big thing. So you're not gonna, generally speaking, you're not gonna just make this up just for clout and money. You're generally expressing what happened because you're probably living in fear. And no,
100%. Yeah, I think it's just it's a good time for those kind of things. My number 4 is the Cricket Australia ball tampering.
That's my number 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a big controversy, obviously, and that, like, I still think they were very lenient on it. Like, they only got like a year suspension or something, which it's kind of...
No, I think the reason why it was lenient because it wasn't, let's say, for example, as big as the betting stuff.
But why not?
And that type of stuff. Why not? Because that's actually a tough one. Why wasn't it as... I don't know. I think
like, what makes
you weren't trying to gain any. Okay, you were trying to gain in the sporting sense, but you weren't gaining off the field there weren't other parties involved. It wasn't a bigger kind of scheme thing. Because generally with the betting, it's a big scheme thing.
No, but my thing is you're going against the pure fundamentals of the game. Like, as you intrinsically, you're intrinsically fighting against the rules and the fairness, and you're literally making it unfair. Whereas betting, you're not really making it unfair. You're just pursuing your own interests. But here, you are making it seem like your country is better than this team, which is against the rules and the core of the game. Therefore, I think it's worse than betting for me, because you're going against the laws of the game, bro. You're trying to gain an advantage. Betting is in personal interest. You're doing it for yourself. That's completely different. So yes, it's not right to bet against, like to bet or whatever to enhance the game, but you're doing it out of self-interest. You maybe not even involving your other teammates, not interested in this.
Yes, but now you're putting yourself above the team.
That's fine. It's still your own interest. You're doing it. You're not even involving your team. Here is like a cohort of people coming together to like literally ensure that the game isn't played fairly. Like the core of the sport is being attacked. You should technically be disbarred. That's not the thing, but like you should be like expelled from the sport, because that's so wrong. To like, what message are you sending? You're now sending it that you can get away with tackling the core of the sport.
I don't think you're sending that message that you can get away with. I think you're sending that, okay, you know what, people make mistakes, obviously.
Oh, fuck's sake.
No, but I think that's what they're going for. People make
mistakes. Wasn't a mistake.
Change, whatever.
It's not a mistake.
No, it definitely was.
Those things are not mistakes. Those are choices you made, bro. A mistake is like...
it's a bad choice. Let's say people make bad choices.
How can you... My thing is, how can you trust them to not do something similar again?
I don't know, because even Steve Smith...
It's like if your girl cheats on you, bro, are you going to trust her the same? You stick with her. Come on, son. Or you like, your girlfriend cheats on you, and you're like, you know what, you're suspended for the next year. You can't come see me. But after that year, we'll be next. Oh, you come back in a year, we'll be fine, and I'll trust you. No, you can't, bro. Don't be the same. But these guys come back like it's nothing. I'm pretty sure that was Kagiso Rabada. He'll be banned from the game.
I see what you're saying, but I don't think they came back as if it was nothing. Because
David Warner's came back, and he's like it's nothing.
Yeah. And I found it weird when I was watching the Ashes that Steve Smith captained one of them, and I was just a little bit kind of...
Nothing happened. Bro, nothing happened. Do they talk about it?
But
no, it's like normal. It's like it's whatever that happened. But I'm telling you, if black players were involved, or South African players were involved, or Bangladeshi players were involved, or Indian players were involved, if any other country was involved, they would have been banned.
We know, come on, of course. If it wasn't, the only country of people of color are safe is India.
Yeah, because they own the ICC.
Yeah, that'd be the only country. Otherwise, then if it was South Africa, if it was Bangladesh, Pakistan, any of them, they would have been in trouble.
Yeah, imagine if it was the West Indies, bro. They would have disbarred the whole congregation. They would have said, no, the West Indies never play cricket again.
Yeah, definitely.
Some shit like that. It's just so fucked up.
No, I see what you're saying. It was messed up, but I did think it was short. Their bans and stuff, because people get longer bans for betting and stuff.
Yeah. And look how Kagiso got banned for coming off as like angry or violent or whatever.
Yeah, no, that was stupid.
Like, was he intrinsically was he going against the cause of cricket that they said he was being ungentlemanlike? These fuckers cheated, bro. They literally tampered with the ball.
I didn't agree with that, obviously. Yeah.
No, but my point is they did something far worse. And he made it, and he was made out to be like the biggest villain into the sport.
Were you there?
No, I wasn't there. No.
We were there, and then the crowd started going crazy.
Where was I? What year was this? 2017? 2017?
2018. No, it was 18. It was 2018. Was that?
No, I wasn't there.
It was wild.
It was pretty. Yeah, it just pisses me off thinking about it. Okay, what's your number 3?
Yeah, that's my number 3.
Okay, cool.
Ball tampering.
Sweet.
Yes.
My number 3 is Malice at the Palace. Basketball fight.
The basketball one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was Bach.
That was
insane.
hectic. Hey,
that was insane.
It's hectic, but also because the fans, what's the word? The fans didn't help the situation either.
Yeah, they made it worse.
Yes, they made it a lot worse. If it had stayed an on the court kind of thing, then that would have been fine, whatever, cool. Because they'll get over that a lot easier. But yeah, no, that was bad. I don't know how those Leagues did that thing.
Yeah, that whole thing was just insane. Like, to go in and fight with the fans after, but like I kind of think it was valid because the fans were like going overboard. Like, you don't need to do that.
Yes, the fans. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. The fans were completely unnecessary. So I mean, what do you expect somebody to do, especially when they're already angry, already riled up?
Exactly.
I mean,
and then
obviously they reacted horribly.
And then he got the worst of it as well.
Yeah, but I mean,
but yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting because I wasn't there. Like, it wasn't like old enough to understand, like, and
yes,
be aware of that. So when I watched it, I was like,
have you been watching? Did you watch the other basketball one as well?
Yes, the gambling one, that one.
Yes,
that was fucked. Also, they were stupid. Like, they were getting money and just balling out.
Yes, but then they kept going back and going back and going back. But now at least college players can get paid.
Yeah, exactly. But it makes sense, bro. Like,
they sell jerseys and stuff. They sell tickets. Those stadiums are full.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand. I really would love to hear from an American why people flock to go watch universities. I don't get it.
Not just most university sports, like football, basketball.
No, yes, exactly. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, it's cool and everything, but I mean, I'm not gonna go now at my big age go watch Varsity Cup.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't know what culturally sets it to make it such a big thing. Like, you're watching kids play. Wow.
Exactly. I mean,
and they bet and shit on it as well. Hey, it's like you can they bet and it's like
no, it's messed up.
It's insane. And you put so much pressure on these kids.
Coming up.
Yeah, fuck, it's next one.
Yeah, March Madness coming up, but they don't get paid, but now they can get paid because these guys bring in money. I mean, can you imagine how many Duke shirts Zion was selling? Just
exactly, and he wasn't getting a penny off it as well back in the day.
Yeah. But now they can get money.
But I don't think they can get paid directly. I think they can get paid like
they can get sponsored.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. They can get sponsored and stuff, which then comes with money.
Sponsored. Yeah, but, exactly. Which is
I'm glad they're getting paid now. I think it's very.
I really would love to understand this thing because it doesn't make sense. Imagine I say to you next week, let's go watch Varsity Cup.
I'd be like, no, what the fuck was I gonna do?
Exactly.
Don't you have any American friends you can ask and be like to come on the podcast and explain to us why they're so fascinated?
Maybe. I do have. There was one girl who came to our school from America. She came for 2 years. And then she went back. Then she went to Harvard. Lol.
Yeah, I don't know what's the fascination. Maybe. Like, I don't know. I won't understand the fascination.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
2. My number 2 is Oscar Pistorius.
Oh, I forgot about Oscar, bro.
You forgot?
I forgot.
Oh. It was even Valentine's Day yesterday.
It slipped my mind, bro. It slipped my mind. I was like, I forgot about that whole Oscar Pistorius thing. Oh my days. It was so long ago now. 2013, right?
2013, yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yo, that was Bach. Oh my days.
That was
the whole shooting, and then that was like news for so long. And wasn't Channing, someone was supposed to play him in a movie or some shit, and it just never happened.
Yeah, of course it wasn't gonna happen anymore. I mean, what are you gonna now?
No, I mean like movie of the story.
Oh, they were gonna do a movie of the story.
Yeah, wasn't there like a thing? Wasn't like Channing?
Oh, I don't
in a movie or something. I can't
remember. Oh no, I don't know.
But yeah, apparently there was gonna be like a movie. Yeah, that was like, I think that was like first year. Yeah, first year.
Yes, first year.
That was like the biggest thing in the world. It was like you just started your first year of university, and this is like the biggest thing.
Literally 2 weeks into first year.
Yeah, and now this guy's like
Oscar Pistorius.
And it's that was insane. And like, but there was like stories in saying he thought it was an intruder.
Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I genuinely think
he's still in prison, right?
Genuinely,
actually, I don't know.
Isn't he supposed to be up for parole soon or something?
I wish he stayed in jail forever.
I don't know, but yeah, I remember that. I remember I was watching, and how big it was in watching the court case and stuff, and how he was crying and all that. I didn't feel sorry for him at all.
No,
I
never
genuinely thought he did it. He knew exactly, because it didn't make sense. It literally didn't. His story
didn't add up.
Didn't make sense at all. Yeah. That,
and it was like changing also slightly. Like it wasn't actually coherent. He had a good lawyer though, eh? I think his lawyer became famous.
Yes.
Was not his lawyer or the defense. Yeah, either his lawyer or the defense's lawyer. Barry Rue became like so much famous. You know, he became so famous.
Yes.
It was like the biggest thing. This Barry Rue guy was like, "Ooh, best lawyer, blah 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 blah." Barry Rue, this guy.
Yeah, because he was gonna get this guy off.
Yeah, people believed he was gonna get him off. Man, it was close actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I completely forgot about the Oscar thing, man. I don't know how I forgot about it.
You forgot?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not thinking about people dying, bro.
Well, that's what controversies are. Yeah, but I get you.
Okay, my
number. You remember because of
Valentine's Day. No. My number 2 is Michael Massey stealing the championship from Lewis. That's my number 2.
You think he did it? Eh? It is sus how the whole thing played out.
It's so funny because Max got a question from a journalist when Red Bull unveiled their card. Was like, "Do you feel like your championship is tainted?" And then he was like, "No, obviously not. It's like I deserved it." But then what clicked for me is that if these questions are being asked, that means people actually think it is tainted.
Of course it is. It was. I mean, look, I don't know a lot. I don't know enough about the sport, but the fact that they gave them just one lap.
Not just one lap. It's like the fact that only certain cars could unlap themselves and not everyone can unlap themselves.
That's that thing, yeah. Because generally, if they're doing the unlapping was going to carry on there was going to be another lap or two still, a lap.
Yeah, because the other cars had to unlap themselves.
Yes, and then the race would have been done.
Exactly. So.
And then Lewis would have won.
Yeah. It was Buck, yeah, and now it's what's annoying me is because Lewis is back on Instagram and all these posts are like, "Oh, he's back." I was like, "Bitch, he didn't go anywhere. He was just the hiatus on Instagram." It's like you didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah,
but it's like he retired and he's coming back.
People thought he was going to retire, and even Toto was saying he's not sure, whatever. But I knew that there's no way he was going to leave after not winning.
Yeah, of course. And I think for me, it's like once he gets 8, I just want him to get 8 and he must be like, I'm done. Like,
yeah, no. I think if he had won, he probably would have left.
Probably.
I see that. It's about time.
But now Max is going to always, no matter what Max says, he's always going to feel like people think his championship was tainted because he didn't. Yes, he was one of the best drivers of the season, but like, that should have been Lewis. That was Lewis's race. Lewis beat him fair and square.
Yeah. I don't think.
And the thing is, Max had it. Maybe Max doesn't care, but like Max had so much help. Like the FIA helped him, Perez helped him, just so much help. It's like all the time.
But you can't say Perez. You can't put Perez in that equation because that's what Perez is signed for. That's literally his job. His job is to
but
make
still,
sure
my point.
Max.
Yeah, but like, come on, man, it's not your fight, innit? Like everyone is against Lewis, bro. Even like the Alpha Tauri guys are against Lewis. Everyone is against him. Everyone hates Lewis
because it's
for what?
It's boring, bro. It's boring.
No one wants to see. Yeah, people complain about people being serial winners, bro. Why?
No, I mean I'm not complaining.
The aim of sport is to win. If someone is that good, just enjoy it. Why must you not go on about like, oh, so
no? I want Lewis. I want Lewis to get one more.
Other teams won. No, fucking other teams get good, isn't it? Get better drivers, get better cars so you can compete. But no, you need 19 other drivers to fight against this guy. This one guy, bro. This guy is just a man alone. He's like, yes, you must end up a race and be like, yeah, fuck, why these people hate me? Like, what did I do? And then they complain about when he's not involved in like with the paddock, with the rest of the paddock. Imagine you fight with everyone. Everyone fights with you for no reason. And then they still expect you to be nice to them. If I was Lewis, I go to each and every one of them. If I was Lewis and I win Bahrain next month, I'll go to each and every driver and show them my middle finger in their face and be like, fuck you, fuck you.
No, man, you got at the end of the season, if we win.
Yeah, whenever, just be like, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm out of here. It's so unfair.
I hope he does retire after he wins. He mustn't carry on.
I mean, when you go on like Reddit and stuff and like the Formula One subreddit, and everyone's like, oh, Lewis doesn't partake in things, Lewis. Like, bro, think about it like this. Lewis and all these drivers, they are employees. They work for a company. You work for a company. Do you want to fucking do everything the company wants you to do? No. So why the fuck
I think people sometimes, that's what people sometimes forget, that athletes are at a job. They're at employment.
Footballers,
they're making all this money.
They're jobs, bro. You're doing a job.
They're making all this money. They're living this life that we would obviously kill to go and just experience for a day. But at the end of the day, no one wants to be at work. No one enjoys being at work.
Look, obviously they enjoy what they do, right? They're athletes. They must enjoy what they do.
Obviously. But they get tired. Bro. Sometimes they don't want to go to training. Sometimes they don't want to play.
Yeah, sometimes they don't want to do the corporate shit, like to take photos with sponsors and khaki. So you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't want to go to a team lunch. You don't want to go to a team lunch. Fuck, I don't want to go to a team lunch. So why do they expect these sports and athletes to do all these things that they like? I get creates my tits, bro. I was like, do you go to every sport, like corporate lunch? Do you go to every corporate event? No. So don't expect these fuckers to do it.
It's part of the job.
Oh, but yeah, but you don't have to do everything. You can say no. Lewis sometimes says, no, I don't want to do it. I've done it for so many years. I'm the best. Fuck you. That's what I don't know. Cool. I'm the biggest Lewis supporter, so I fuck these guys.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, these guys don't know. Lewis must win one more. Even though I'm a Red Bull boy, Lewis must win one more. Just to
I just can't stand these haters, man. You know, when you're the best, people just hate you. It's like when Manny was winning all the championships, everyone like hate them.
Everyone did hate Manu. Hey?
For no reason, bro. Just for winning. For doing the one thing you're supposed to do in a sport is win. People hate you for winning. I don't hate Liverpool and Man City for winning.
I was part of the haters. I'm not gonna lie.
Part of the sport, bro. It's part of life. People need to win and people need to lose. Yes, you can hate the losers and the winners, but it's so unnecessary, bro.
Like, it's not unnecessary because you hate. Come on, you can't sit here and tell me you don't hate City. You can't.
I don't think I hate them. I dislike them.
Okay, same.
No, it's not. The hate is such a strong thing, man. Like, do you get angry when you think about them? Like this team? No, I don't get angry when I think about Man City. So I don't hate them.
No, I don't get angry because I know they're the best.
Fair.
I know that I know that they're the best, and so I don't know.
Okay, what's your number one?
My number one is OJ. I really respect what OJ.
Oh, okay, my number one is Hansi. Just because it was sentimental, like I said, it was very like
because it's here.
Yeah, and Herschel Gibbs was involved, and I was like, I was a big fan of Herschel, and Herschel was very. And when I was watching the documentary, I obviously wasn't around, like I was too young to know, but like to understand that Herschel was actually like he was also young and he was impressionable, and it was like he didn't really know what was happening in a sense, but like he was involved and kind of tarnished.
I want to get Herschel's book.
Yeah, apparently it's good.
I'm trying to find it. I bought a book today using my Discovery Miles.
Did you get discount?
Yeah, because it's the double miles day.
Oh yes. Yeah, I've got too few miles. I don't have enough miles to buy stuff. It's because I don't have the health stuff. So otherwise I would. But
yes. Yeah. No, I've got quite a few.
It is what it is. You can send me miles, man, if you want to get rid of stuff. Miles.
I mean, luckily I don't have to book flights to go anywhere anymore, so that's why my miles are.
Weren't you supposed to go to Joburg like now?
I was supposed to go to Joburg a few times. But I am going in March.
Still.
For a festival.
Okay.
To see anyone. I'm not going to see anyone.
What festival?
Bacardi holiday.
Oh my God, you're almost 30, bro. Let it go.
No ways. After there's been no festivals for 2 years. No, of course I must be there.
I saw your other festivals back as well.
What?
The one that's sponsored by Corona, the beer.
Oh, Corona, yes. I have a ticket because I didn't go. 2021 obviously got cancelled.
When is it this year? Next month?
April.
Oh, April. Gee. Are you going to go?
If I'm in
you don't know if you're going to be back. Yeah, you don't know if you're going to be back.
Yeah. I think I'm... nah, I don't think I'll be back. I don't want to be back. I'm enjoying it. I want to stay in Durban until May.
First it was April, now it's May. No, first it was March. The first year you were like, oh, yeah, I'm coming back in March. Now it's like, oh no, I'm coming back in April. Oh no, I'm coming back in May.
No, because they realized last week, Wednesday was the first day they had this office set, and they realized how stupid it was. So
okay.
I don't know what they're gonna say anymore, but hopefully it means that I don't have to come. I'll eventually come back because I do want to come back, but at least not till May.
Anyway, guys, it's been amazing, man. First episode on YouTube.
Good.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Look at us, subscribe like YouTubers, subscribe, do all those.
Turn on notifications.
Turn on bells. Yeah, tell your friends. Now that you can see us, I hope you it's more interactive and all those things. And if you like it, let us know. If you don't like it, let us know, please, so that we can know if it's worth doing. Because doing longer episodes, I think we need to know if it's worth investing. So definitely going to get a ring light as well, so you can kind of see my face a bit better.
Definitely,
yeah. So thanks for listening. And
but you'll be in different lighting soon, so we don't know.
Yeah, but it's also I'm in winter then, so I have to get a light because it's going to be too dark.
Oh yes, yeah. So, you're going to be dark at 3 p.m.
Exactly. I'm going to have to get used to that kind of shit. So I have to get a ring light to make sure that people can see me. But yeah, man, as always, like, subscribe, and do all that kind of stuff, and follow the podcast on Twitter. We do tweet sometimes, and we try and look, we trying, bro. Like, we have lives, so I try and post and stuff, but I just sometimes don't know what to post. Like, honestly, if I'm going to start posting on the Twitter, I'm just going to start talking nonsense. Like, yeah, but thanks again. You guys always listen, and it's appreciated.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone. Cheers.